What's up, guys? It's Gage Harper, and I'm back with another fight breakdown. This is my third amateur fight and my very first amateur victory. So it was very exciting. It was a pretty good fight. Just letting y'all know, I'm sound congested. I'm pretty sick right now, but manageable. I've been taking medicine, so I feel pretty decent getting through the days and stuff. Still training. But I come in here, I'm dancing, I'm getting all hyped. This is how I like to come out, enjoy myself. You see me looking around, I'm like, where's my coach at? And my coach is like, damn, in the back, waiting for him and stuff. So I wait for him, come down. But I was very loose, relaxed. This warming up normally, like my very first two, like I was getting better at being relaxed and calm. But this one was like where I really settled down in myself, and it was calm. And then I just go out, and that's how I like to get like myself hype, is going out dancing around on my walkouts. Right here, I'm about to step back in the cage, and normally we would have for Fury we have a cut man who does the Vaseline for you instead of your coach. And so I'm like, he tells me go on. I'm like, well, I don't get no Vaseline. He's like, oh, your coach supposed to do it. So the day there was only one cut man instead of two, how there normally is. One does the hand wraps and one's out there doing the Vaseline. So there was only one, so he was doing the hand wraps in the back for everybody that that wants their hand wraps done. So I'm like, damn, I don't get no Vaseline. So I told my coach real quick, and I didn't get no Vaseline. But we eventually got some Vaseline. My opponent, Bryce Farmer, he was 2-2. And he had 2 wins, and I'm still winless, so I'm coming out here just hoping for a win. I took this fight on 10 days notice. I was supposed to fight September 11th, and my fight got canceled day before weigh-ins. My opponent didn't have all his medicals turned in. It was like maybe like a sight test he didn't have done, or something along those lines, and the state wouldn't let us fight. We were really pushing for it, so I showed up on weight 125, and I didn't get to fight, which is a real bummer. But the next day I stayed in fight shape. Just hopefully I got a call. I got a call maybe that Tuesday or Wednesday, asking me if I could go out to Dallas and fight the following weekend, and I said sure, man. I was probably maybe 143 at the time when I got the call. And so I was like, yeah, man, I could lose 10 pounds, or like whatever. I think it's like 13. However many pounds it was, 17 pounds in 10 days. I was like, I could do that. That's manageable. Let's do it. So we went out to Dallas. This was the kid's hometown. And so here he is, Wayne Leggett, introducing me. So you can see I look very composed and calm right here. I'm just pacing back and forth, very relaxed. Like my last one, I was just like taking it way too serious. But you see me just eyeing him down right here real quick. Hit a quick smile on him. But I was ready, man. I was really just hoping for that first win. The game plan was for relentless takedown setup and just keep on taking him down the whole fight. But then I spoke it over to my coach and was like, no, let's stand up with them. Let's see what we could do on the feet. And so that's what we kind of did here. We just stand up on the feet, get ready, and come out here. Start off with a leg kick to a body kick. Little head movement, slip and roll. Coming around here. I was really set up the inside leg kick, but I really should be I should have been fully committed to my punches. Come here with the jab, circle around. I get hit right here. I was looking for like a 2-step 2 or something like that. Switch body kick. He was the whole first round. He was really working the inside of my leg, and he had very good success with it. But then I started checking it later in the fight. Right here, I catch him, another leg kick. I was just establishing the leg kick very well because I saw in his previous fights he was very vulnerable to the leg kicks. So that's all I was working. I was just targeting that a lot. Here, another one, 3 to the outside leg kick. Then he hits me back with another leg kick. So we're both just exchanging leg kicks during the fight. Right here, he hits me again. Jab, I back out. Do a little triangle step, get out of range. Hits me there again, and I return back with another leg kick. I double up on it, and I'm throwing that 3 kind of heavy, trying to get him caught. Throw it again, and he throws his 3 also. Kind of like a push, like a teep check, whatever it was. See me feinting, hesitating steps, create that angle for a leg kick. And then I hit him with a body kick right there, create the angle off the 3. Slide out with the 3, body kick. Here I am right here. Kind of check that one. Check that one right there. I started getting him with the checks towards the end of the round. I throw a kick. I didn't really set it up with nothing, so he takes me down right here. Catches my kick, takes me down. But as soon as he takes me down, I lock up in a triangle. And this is my bad side triangle. I really don't drill this one that much, which, you need to drill both sides. And it kind of shows here that if it was on my other side, I probably could have finished this choke. So I really need to get his right arm, or his left arm, my bad, all the way across my body and put my hips up and squeeze tight on the legs. Probably get like a better triangle on my feet instead of right being on the ankle or something like that. And I hear the 10-second clapper, and I switched to an armbar right here. I was like, man, I got to try something. I'm not finish this triangle, so I switched to an armbar. He almost got out of it. He could have came up top. There was some time left. And this was my first fight getting out of the first round, so all I'm thinking in my head is like, I probably won that round. I think I won that round. But I stay composed. I sit down on the stool. And he's got a UFC fighter in his corner named Joseph Holmes. I think he's been in the UFC for a while, but so he had a pretty good experienced guy in there. One of my coaches fought for Bellator. So the corner advice I was getting right now, I was getting told, I really don't remember a lot, but the one that set me up was with 30 seconds left, set up the double leg takedown or any kind of takedown with 30 seconds left. See the takedown right here, but I immediately sink in a triangle, and with my left arm, I should have been underhooking his leg instead of my right arm. That's just from knowing you need to know both sides on how to do a certain position or choke or something. So second round starts right here. Double up the jab and another outside leg kick. Create that angle. Inside. He returns with another inside. Up and down movement, up and down movement. Trying to get some feints in. Make him think. Outside leg kick right there. Switch body kick. I started timing the kicks pretty well when I would take a step back. He catches me right here, kind of. As soon as he come in, I would throw that kick, and he's throwing that 3 kind of wild, kind of crazy, and it almost connects. Comes pretty close a couple of times during the fight. Hesitating steps, trying to get him to bait. Inside, and I just triangle step out of harm's way. See another up and down movement. rewatching the fight a couple times. I didn't realize how many leg kicks I was really throwing until I started rewatching the fights a lot. This second round, I wasn't very active with my hands, but it turns up a little bit in the third. But I was in great shape for this fight. I was in great shape for my original fight, September 11th, and, it got canceled. Got scratched last minute, so I was still in pretty good shape. I catch him with a 1-2 right here. But, yeah, I was still, as soon as the fight was called off, I was like, I took that Saturday after weigh-ins, I ate some good food. Sunday, I watched the fight because I had two of my teammates fighting on that same card. Just kind of watched it, relax, and then Monday, I went back to my running, like usual. And then Tuesday or Wednesday, I got that call early in the morning, asked me if I wanted to go out to Dallas, and we kind of thought about it as a team, me and my coach. And I said, man, let's do it. I'm not that far. And right here, there was 26 seconds left of the round. Just like my coach told me, shoot a takedown with 30 seconds left, and I secured the takedown. Right here, my right arm was stuck underneath his body. I ended up getting it out later, probably with 10 seconds left. Right here, I get it out. No, it's still stuck right here, man. So it was really hard for me to pass. But right here, I'm thinking in my head, like, I probably just won another round. I'm up 2-0 right now. But you never know how the judges are going to score a fight, especially when you're in it. So at this point, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not tired, really. So, yeah, step back on the leg kick, slip, and I hit him with the 1-2. And they're going to replay the takedown. I didn't hit no punches on my setup for the takedown, but it was something in his face to worry about the punches that led me to the takedown, which worked. The punches don't have to land for you to set up something. So, threw 3 punches in his face. I wish they would have connected, but, they didn't. But they led me to the takedown, a successful takedown. So, getting ready for the third round right here, I feel pretty good. I look kind of big, though. I look kind of fat. But we're not going to talk about that, man. We're not going to talk about how fat I look. I'm like, what's up to him? I'm like, come on now. Like, third round, he looks at me. He's like, glove touch? I'm like, yeah, let's go glove touch right here. Respect. Right here, I'm back to my feints. That long jab, I'm throwing it. Right outside leg kick. Another one. And, man, when I tell you I wasn't feeling it during the fight, but as soon as I get out the cage, I walked to the locker room, and I could definitely feel my ankles were swelling up. And I'm sitting there, and I look at them, and, like, they were so swollen. But a little bit of head movement right there on my the jabs, and I was told to, right here, you see it right there, I just did it. During the third round, he was looking for that check hook, and I'm going to roll underneath the check hook and throw a combo, maybe like a 2-3. But that's what I did. It didn't connect, but it was a good setup. But, yeah, I went back to the locker room, and my ankles were swollen, and I was like, damn, that hurts. Hit him with the 3 right here. And that day I was walking around, the venue, just watching a little bit of the fights with my team, and I was really feeling it. And that next day, I really felt it on my ankles. But yeah, that's part of the fight game. Hitting the wrong spot of the leg, getting checked. Not kicking with your shin, kicking with your ankle, which was definitely the cause of it for the most part. Another outside leg kick right here, and he puts me on the cage, and I have a under overhook right here. With my left arm, I should have been posting up and trying to turn him, so my back was on the cage. And also, I should be turned to a side instead of being flat on my back on the cage. And he just gets a foot sweep right here. So I land up in half, but I recover my guard pretty quickly. So I feel safe, but I don't want to be on bottom. Even though I thought it was up 2-0, I didn't know what the judges were going to base that first round. So right here, I was just kind of holding him to catch my breath for a minute. I tried to set up a triangle later on. Right here, you see me kind of grab the fence right here. I kind of get in trouble by the referee, but kind of rotate him. I didn't want my head to be on the cage. You know, that's a bad position to be in. I underhook his overhook his left arm, and then on my right arm, I grab his bicep, and I try to kind of push it to the inside into his legs to set up my triangle. But he's trying to work some ground and pound, and he gets a little too aggressive, so I just kick him off me, and I start throwing a lot of up kicks, powerful up kicks too. Right here, I start talking to him like, "What's up? What's up? What's up with it?" And I get up, very confident that I won the fight. Posing for the camera, flexing for the camera. Tell him good fight right here. Respect. I started dancing right here. Oh, I was so damn happy I got out the fight. It went to a decision instead of, me getting finished in the first round like my 2 previous fights. But I get the takedown right here. They were showing the second round highlights again. But yeah, man, this was a pretty good fight. I was pretty happy with the performance. Looking back at it, I could have done so many more things that would have altered the fight. Vinicius Zanai right there, one of my coaches, the one that fought for Bellator right here. That's my head coach right here in the white hat. Smiling, dancing. But I go over to his coach right here, gives him dap. And it took a minute for the scorecards to come out. I don't know what the holdup was, but it was a minute before they got the scorecards out for the decision. They're just talking about their Fury Unleashed podcast they be doing like once every couple weeks or whatever with the Fury promoter Eric Garcia and a lot of the matchmaker Richard Burnmaster and a bunch of people from Fury. But right here, I was confident for the most part that I won, so I'm just keeping my hand up. And the scorecards was 29-28 across the board, so I'm assuming I won the first 2 rounds and I lost the third. And so the sigh of relief when I finally got that win, I was like so happy. It was like, I didn't go 0-3. I got my first victory. I got it put on the books. So yeah, man, this was Gage Harper's Fight Breakdown.